Coogan Chapter 11 digs into the ideology of superheroes. And all of this is centered around the idea that superheroes have been used for a particular purpose. Symbolism is huge in the superhero genre, whether it be the worthiness symbolized in Thor's hammer, the youth and the vibrancy symbolized in the New Age Spider Man, or the power of feminism as shown within Wonder Woman. Symbols are all over the genre. These symbols allow the directors of film and the writers of comics to add in their messages into this art form. In earlier comic book origins, writers portrayed the ideology of superheroes for the common man. These superheroes took on corrupt governments and corporations in order to empower the common man. This extended into foreign ventures as well, calling for America to intervene in wars like World War II in order to end the oppression and the intolerance in Europe and Asia. Not only were they symbols fighting for the common man in America, they were perhaps fighting against overarching theme of militarism, oppression, and fascism. These superheroes were created to protect the weak from the strong, and altogether they symbolize hope for the brighter days ahead. Superheroes can also be read as oppressive and as negative impacts on society. They take matters into their own hands, oftentimes going against the wishes of the government in charge. They can be seen as those whom the weak need to be protected from. On top of this, they add to the idea of helplessness of the common man. Say people wanted a resolution different than the one that the superhero decided on. What are they to do? They can do nothing about it. Superheroes also preserve the status quo, and Richard Reynolds summed this up perfectly when he said, a key ideological myth of the superhero comic is that the normal and everyday enshrines positive values that must be defended through heroic action. If you think about it, rarely do superheroes ever fix anything to help the daily lives of normal people. And of course, they're there to protect them from the monster or the supervillain. But for the most part, they come in when a big threat arises against them or something that they care for, either their city, their family, their country, etc. Everything that they do is to attempt to keep things the way that they are. Despite things being broken as is, they aren't the ones normally who would fix those smaller issues. This contributes to the idea, as written in this chapter, that the normal is valuable and is constantly under attack. In this way, they uphold and perpetuate status quo power structures that are oppressive and marginalizing. And although these readings can and have been made, the superhero brand in general has continued to be seen as positive. These superheroes are seen as embodiments of positive ideals who aid in the liberation and empowerment of the common man.